What drives you still, Marlie?
To be fair, I just love it. Like, do you know what I mean? I get to do this with all my mates, and like we just had a tough conversation over there, but that's what it's about, like calling each other out or talking about things, but then that's to make you better, like better people on the pitch and better off the pitch. And like, I put my body on the line for them and they'd do exactly the same. And when we come away from this, like, I know they're training hard wherever they are and I'm doing exactly the same. But also, like, it's nice, obviously I've got Oliver now, and it gives me that time to switch off between being Marlie Packer, the rugby player, and I'm Marlie Packer, the mum as well. And I think my life balance is in a good place. So yeah, no, I think that's obviously helped. And I think before I used to worry about what the coaches thought about me, my nutrition. I just used to worry about everything, but it was like it revolved around this rugby world, whereas now that's not the case. Of course, I still worry. That's natural, but you know, Oliver comes first, and that's that really. So
yeah, well, I was going to ask about
nice
that because obviously, you know, that's the big change from the last couple of World Cups that you featured in. So that perspective, you feel, is giving you that switch off opportunity to focus one and then switch off?
Yeah, I definitely think so. It's definitely been a change in itself, and one that I very much enjoyed. Like, I think it's going to be very different because the last two World Cups I've been was France and Ireland. You can get a flight or a train there quite easily, but this one's New Zealand. Completely different time zones. We got told last night that one of the hotels we're going to basically doesn't have Wi-Fi and barely 4G. So, you know, I think we're there for about a week and a half. So, you know, that's going to be tough going. But look, that's what, like, I always knew when having Oliver that I was going to still be a rugby player, and rugby will take me away from him. So, you know, I'll work through it, and it'd be what it is, as long as I come home with that trophy, right?
Well, exactly, and you've got a World Cup winners medal from 2014. You've obviously had the disappointment then of 2017. Does that remain part of the picture for 21-22 as we go into playing this World Cup, in terms of feeling like there should be more silverware in the Packer cabinet? Is it about the day-to-day and the games that just come up that you just want to win the next game you play? Where does it fit together?
For me, I just want to. I love winning, you know. I play for Saracens, like we barely lose, and I just got that winning mentality. And I think going to this World Cup, like, I want to go put wrongs right from the last one, but actually I want to go out there and be the best openside flanker there is and help England win that World Cup trophy. Don't really think about what's in the cabinet. Like, my brother's got a running joke, you want to go out there and get bronze, and then I've got gold, silver, bronze, but that's not going to happen. But he thinks it's highly amusing. But yeah, no, I'm really excited for it. And actually, talk about my brother, he's actually coming out for the whole of it, so that'd be super cool. And he was telling me at the weekend, in my mum, that he's not missed one World Cup game that I've ever played in, so that's super cool. But yeah, it's not about the silverware. Like, we're going out there, we take each game as it comes, and it's about our performance and how we play. But most of all, for me, it's about how I play, and I want to be that best player in the world.
And looking at perhaps the opposition, and I know you will say we'll focus on ourselves, but we can see results starting to come in. We've got another 8 or 9 games that are going to take place between now and the World Cup in terms of warm-ups.
Yep.
Black Ferns playing the Wallaroos last weekend, starting to look a little bit more like themselves than perhaps they did in November. Do you pay any attention to it? Do you gossip about who you think might be beginning to look a little bit better?
Look, obviously we talk about it, like, it's the rugby world. That's what we're all here because we like watching and talking about playing rugby, so we're going to talk about it. I think we'd be stupid to say if we haven't watched those games. Actually, at the moment I have not watched the game because I was with Oliver all the weekend and I've come straight into camp, but I will be doing that this evening. But look, I think, yeah, we'll watch them, but we need to make sure, like, we get out of our pool. We met in that quarter final. Like, it was quite clear in a meeting we were in last night, if we don't win our quarters, we're going home. Like that. Do you know what I mean? And that's the last thing we want. Then obviously you get through to the semis, and then on and on. Like,
next job.
Yeah, next job kind of thing. But like, yeah, we're there. We just need to make sure we go out there and enjoy it. When we've got a smile on our faces and we're enjoying what we're doing, that's when I say any team play their best rugby. And for these Red Roses right now, that's when we're at our best. Like, we're on a run of 23, 24 games. Can't remember, but look, it's like we're enjoying, but we're pushing each other to be the best that we can be.